Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton and I'm going to talk to you about the Milano 9-hole cup. This is the final round, of course, and this is going to be for rookie division. So as you can see here, a minus 15 on this card. I'm actually extremely frustrated because I did something that I've never done before. I don't believe, and I'll show you here in a second. So minus 15, sorry for the voice too. I think my voice is going out on me. I think I'm catching a cold. But here's a look at the scorecard. As you can see, the first 6 holes, we were definitely, in a really good rhythm. And then the back 3 holes here really were a struggle, right? Hole number 8, I hit a great shot, or else that would have been an eagle. But tough. But on this account, look at the start. Minus 7 through the first 3. Really on fire. Hole number 8 on this account, I thought I went to practice. So I used this account to practice because I was playing the hole on my other account. I thought I was in practice mode. Obviously I wasn't. And I made my drive. I put my shot on green. All I had to do was putt in for a birdie. But because I thought I was in practice, I got up. I walked away and came back and saw that obviously I timed out and I was given a par. Wow, I can't believe I did that. I could have definitely been in contention to win the tournament on this account. But you make very stupid mistakes sometimes, and you just have to live with it. But hey, here we go, rookie level, hole number 1. We're going to drive the green. This is 10% at max. Full top here, extra mile 8. 6 top is all you need if you're playing with an extra mile 9. 0.2 right. Here, we're putting our yellow ring. As you can see, just like this. You'll see what I'm looking for. Look at the green inner ring and look at the ball guideline. I'm getting my ball guideline just like that. See how it's pointing onto the green? We adjust this one, like I said, 10% at max. We hit a perfect ball. And we almost sink this one in here for the hole-in-one, which would have been really, really nice way to start off the tournament. We come super close, but, we're going to take that all day long to be putting in for eagle. This hole, as you saw in the scorecards, I picked up a hole-in-one on both my accounts. Here, we're going to go with 4.8 bars of backspin. We're going to get our ball guideline set up just like this. You'll see I'll zoom in, show you exactly where we're aiming. Just slightly favoring the right-hand side of the pin, slightly. Okay, just like that right there. Take a look with the Sniper 10. We got the orange ring sitting right up on the rough line. As you can see up there, top of the rough. 40% pull at mid. Perfect ball. And we get this one to land very nicely in the hole as well. Takes us to hole number 3, where I do pick up an Albatross on one account. Here, this is just going to be a go-for-it shot. I'm not adjusting any elevation. I'm going full top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right. And as you can see here, I'm stretching out, making sure that the top of my ball guideline is on that second patch of fairway. This is a max overpower shot. I hit a slight great left, but as you can see here, we have a ton of fairway to work with. We do clip that rough, and we roll out. This is going to leave us for a backbone shot for our Albatross. I play it 0% at mid. I do go 4 bars of backspin, which you're going to see here in a second. And even though we're not at mid, I do play it at mid because we're getting a nice tailwind push here. And we're using a P3 ball, so I want to pull back a little bit more than I normally would. 4 bars of backspin, using the fringe as the bounce, ball guideline pointing directly at the middle of the cup, as you see there. All right, here we make our pull. And we do hit a perfect ball. And we get this thing very nicely dead center for the Albatross on hole number 3. Hole number 4, we do pick up a hole-in-one. This will be a 5% shot played at minimum distance of our Sniper, and you will have to use yourself a Marlin or a basic ball or a, like a Win 5 Power 0 ball in order to execute this shot here. As you can see, we're going to be lining it up just like this. The spin adjustments is very easy. We're going to go 2.5 back, no side. You kind of note where I'm putting my yellow ring, a little bit of it in the fringe, most of it in the rough. Ball guideline going to pin. Like I said, 5% at minimum distance. Perfect ball. And that one, it goes into the hole very nicely as well. Takes us to hole number 5, where it's easy to pick up an eagle. We're going to be playing hole number 5 with a berserker. Obviously, I'm going to switch out of this marlin. It took me a second to realize, wait a minute, what's going on here? But there we go. Obviously, we're playing a very aggressive path here in the final round. But here we're going to go with 2 bars of side spin to the right, combined with 1/2 bar of top spin. Again, take note where I'm putting my yellow ring, sort of right there in the middle of that U-shaped fairway. Here, I do make that 10% pull at max. And I am using, about 1/4 of a ball of curl to the right. You'll see there that I used a little bit of overpower. The overpower is not needed, as we're going to come up and then come down. And again, we're putting in for an eagle on hole number 5. Hole number 6, we do pick up an eagle, so this is going to be 6 straight holes of either eagles and 1 albatross. This is a set shot. There's no elevation being played here. I'm going to go full top, full right, just like that. And then I'm going to back my target up just a little bit to the plus 11 yard mark. So I take a few yards off this shot with my yellow ring at the rough. The reason I take a few yards off the shot is because I'm going to go with a controlled overpower shot with 1/2 a ball of curl to the right. You see we hit a perfect ball. And we roll through here very nicely. It's going to set us up for a rough up opportunity in which I play 0% at mid. Same thing here. I know we're not at mid, but we are getting basically direct headwind. So therefore, I'm going to adjust my rings a little bit more than I normally would to compensate for that. But you can see here I got the ball guideline going through the hole. That looks pretty good. I do push my rings instead of pull. We do hit a perfect ball. And unfortunately, we actually just hit this edge of the cup right here. And we're coming in a little bit too hot and to the left. So make some very, very minor tweaks there. And hole number 6, you could pick yourself up a nice little albatross. Hole number 7, this one I don't have a lot for you. This one was a little tough for me to figure out. It should be easy. But I'm using a navigator here. 1 bar of side spin to the left. We call that about 2.8 back. Here, I'm putting my ball guideline to the hole, just like that, with the yellow ring on the rough. I suggest you try to pull this one 10% and see what happens. This one is pulled at 0%. And as you can see here, I do get a little weird bounce off the thing. And we miss it by 1 full green square to the right, even though I used the left side spin. Hole number 8, don't be a knucklehead like me and think you're in practice mode and then walk away. 3 bars of side spin to the left, combined with 4 bars of top spin. Probably safer in higher wind to use 3.5 bars of top spin because we don't want to roll too far to get out of thorn range. This is a better shot with your thorn than it is your wedge, in my opinion. Here we hit a perfect ball. You see I use a little bit of OP combined with some side spin to the left, or some curl to the left. You have to be really careful on your OP, though, because you don't want to put one in the rough, clip the rough, and go into the water. Here, this one's going to play 10% at minimum. Very, very disappointed that I hit a great shot here. I don't think I hit any great shots in the entire tournament that counted besides this one. Here, you can see we're using backspin until the ball guideline is directly in the hole like that. Remember, this is a glitchy green. You cannot use a lot of backspin or else you're going to have an undeveloped, very weird ball guideline that's going to be glitchy. It's going to be there, disappear, be there, disappear. Remember, hole 8 is like that. Unfortunately, I hit a great ball here. Speed is perfect, as you can see. If we would have hit perfect, we'd have been in the hole. Hole number 9. I didn't even put the elevations on this hole for a couple different reasons, but I'll say them out loud. Obviously, there's no elevation here. I was just trying to get as much of this drive as possible to send it over. Obviously, if you want to use a power 4 ball, you're in better shape, you'll make it. But for me, I do clip the rough and I roll out. This is really just coming to frustration at this point. I probably should have taken my time, but I guess I let the emotions get the best of me because I was very, very, very mad that I did that. Here, we're just laying up with the sniper. Really, I just pull it 1-to-1, so 4.5 wind. Gonna pull it 4.5 rings, and I'm just really powering it up here to the fairway, leaving us for a rough bump here. This one, I just played it 10% elevation at mid, and this is frustrating, but it's okay. I saved it. You see here, I'm doing the rough bump. I got the ball guideline going to the hole just like that. Make a pull. I hit perfect, and look at this ball just take off in the cup, bounces out, rolls all the way down this hill into the rough. And at this point, I'm really angry because of what happened on hole number 8 and then that. But I do save that shot out of the rough. As you saw, I picked up the birdie. Hey, I wish you the best of luck. There is a ton of drops in this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you do. If you'd like to support my channel, I'll put the link to the PayPal in there. Trust me, anything helps. And you all have a great day. Thank you.